Hi, you've tuned into Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty.
One look and I breathe. One touch feels skin deep. A picture perfect, underserving.
Hi guys, I thought I would hop on to record a video. I haven't recorded in a few days, so I thought I would record something. This is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and I know I've used a few of the palettes that I pulled out. Actually, I've used all of them with the exception of this one. And this is the Nomad palette. It's called Hudson Valley. And this is what it looks like on the inside. And so I thought we would try to do something with this palette. And I have used this palette, but mainly like some of the mattes. So I tried to use some of the metallics in here at one point in time, but I didn't think they were metallic friendly for work. So since I'm off, I thought we would go ahead and try to create a look with this palette. Let's go ahead and prime the eyes. We're using the Colored Rain paint based eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Wheat. Try not to put too much on here, because a little goes a long way. I'm going to do my eyes first. And I am going to set my eyelids just to try to alleviate as much creasing as possible. And this was the Peach Perfect Translucent Powder by Too Faced. First up, let's go in with the shade Great Pumpkin Patch. Yes, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And we're just going to kind of put this up a little high above the crease, because we're going to come back later and I think use this as a shade to blend out the other shadow that's in the crease. Okay, I don't know exactly what I'm going for. I do think I want something bold. I don't know if the light's too bright. Every time I go messing with the lighting, I mess up. How about that? Okay, so next, let's go into Wine Harvest. This beautiful shade right here. It's so pretty. Let's see what we can do with this. Put it right here in the outer corner. Okay, so now let's, I think I'm gonna go in, let's go in with the shade Bed and Breakfast, the shade right here. This is kind of one of these murky greens. I don't know what this is going to look like in the end. Let's keep going. Okay, so I'm ready for a shimmer shade on the lid. So I'm going to take my glitter glue by NYX. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I guess we'll go into the shade Corn Maze. The shade right here. You can see why I didn't want to wear this palette to work. Okay. And right in the inner part of the eye, let's go in with Leaf, what's that, Peeping? Yes, Leaf Peeping. This shade right here. Maybe, let's do Foliage Trail, the one right in the center. I don't know, let's just try it. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm just going to do some blending and fixing. Okay, that's all that we're going to do with the palette for now. Let's move to the face. I think I've used all my foundations at least twice, except for, maybe at least twice, except for my House Labs. Let me dampen my sponge. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use a sponge. Only thing I'm going to put on my face, excuse me, is the Denessa Yummy Skin Balm. And this is in the shade Universal. I don't think I need to put any, what am I trying to think of? Any primer down. Because we're not going outside or anything. But we'll do it anyway. Let's go ahead and put the Hydrating Face Primer on by Ulta. And we just put on the Denessa Yummy Skin Balm. Okay, so for the House Labs foundation, I'm in shade 450 Medium Deep Warm. This is what it looks like. And I dampened my sponge, but I'm just thinking, do I want to, I'm not sure if I want to use a sponge or a brush. I've been using a brush here lately for foundations. So maybe we'll just use our brush. And try not to use too much. You can always add more if you need it. Okay. Such a pretty foundation. But just a little bit more on my forehead. Okay, let's go in with our L'Oreal True Match. This is a serum correcting concealer. This is in the shade N8. Now we're going to go in with our sponge and blend out our concealer. Okay, so I'm going to let my concealer dry down a little bit. And while it's doing that, let's go in and powder our face. And we're going to use our Too Faced Ethereal setting powder. And this is in translucent medium. This again is by Too Faced. I'm just going to put some in the cap. Not sure if this is going up on Thanksgiving Day or the day before Thanksgiving. It's kind of late right now, so I doubt that it's going up before. Gonna go ahead and take our bronzer, Color Rain, and we have the shade Naughty Spice. This is what it looks like. Then just a little bit right here. For blush, I'm gonna go in with our Color Rain times Power. This is called My Day One. And then I'm going to take my little Danessa Myricks blush. Something Rosé, Breakfast Rosé, I think it's called. Okay, here we go. Let's see. It's called Rosé Brunch. That's what it looks like. Little itty bitty thing. And I like to just go in and put it right on the apples of my cheek. Then blend it in. Ooh. I like this because sometimes your bronzer can also look like your blush. You know, it all blends into one. So if I put this on the apples of my cheek, you can definitely tell there's blush and bronzer. Okay, before I go in with my highlighter, I say let's set the under eyes. And you know I mix my powders. So we're going to first go in with our translucent. I feel like I can get more water down when I put it in a little wine glass. I'm horrible with drinking water, and my doctor says I need to drink more water. Whew. So we're going to go in with the Too Faced translucent powder, and for this I'm just gonna set the highlighted areas. Okay, and now I'm gonna still mix that same translucent by Too Faced with my Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Honey. What I like to do is, and the reason I mix, I may not have explained, it's just that this under eye right here has a little texture, and when I'm using a highlighted powder, it just emphasizes that texture. So when I use a more skin tone-ish powder, it's not as bad. So I like to go in with my Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Honey first, and then I'll go in with my translucent powder. No, I think that was backwards. I think I go in with translucent first and then Honey. So I'm dipping back into Honey. Okay, dip into translucent first, and then I dip into Honey. And I dab it off. Okay, so now just going to take a little bit of the powder and set that shade we put on our cheeks, because that was a cream product. gonna pick my bronzer up again. And just kind of contour my nose just a little bit. I don't really like to contour it per se. I just like to add a little definition back. Now let's grab our highlighter. This is one by Milani that I didn't use really last month, and I find myself not using it that much this month. So let's go in with this one. This one is called 120 Champagne Dior, and this is a baked highlighter. It's very pretty. Isn't that pretty? Kind of has a champagne gold. I think this would look pretty in the inner corner of our eye. Let's see. I don't know if we can see it. Okay, so for my lower lash line, I think, let's see, I think I want to use a color eye pencil. Maybe, I think I have a green that's going to tie in with this green right here. Let me check. Okay, so I couldn't find the green. I used to have like a forest green. Putting the Juvia's Place lip balm on. Yeah, I used to have a forest green, but all I can find now is this kind of a army green, murky green, which probably would match this shade right here, but I really was looking for that other green because I thought it would show up better. Let's see, I'm not sure how well this one's going to show up, but we can try it. This actually isn't bad. To kind of set that shade, I am going to go in with that green that we used right here. And that was called Bed and Breakfast. Just to blend it out. Gonna take this. I don't know if we should put the highlighter right here. I can't really see it that well. So what I'm gonna do is just go over it with this shade that we put right here. Maybe it'll pop just a little bit more. And then we can use foliage trail right here. I don't know about lashes, but we're going to put our mascara on. I've been using this Colosso mascara by Maybelline. And I'll come back once this mascara is on. This mascara by Maybelline used to be one of my favorite. And now I see why. It's still a good mascara. Me and my best friend at school, we both were using this one. So let me finish putting this mascara on top and bottom lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I did my brows, mascara on my lashes, and yeah, that's it. I almost forgot I hadn't done my brows. We're gonna do 2 more things, and we are out. I want to put some highlighter underneath my brow bone. This shade is called Ghost Tour, and it's this shade right here. Just put just a little. It kind of looks like it has a sheen to it, but it looks like it's matte in the pan. Let's see if we can blend this out just a little bit more. Okay, let's try this side. Okay, and so I still have the lip balm on. I guess it's soaked in already. So with this eye look that we have, I want to do just something really light or something that's not too much. I want to do like almost a gloss, and I thought that, here we go, I thought that this Armani may be a good one. It's called Prismaglass 06, and it has just a little bit of pigment on the lips. This is what it looks like right here. Yeah, I think this is perfect. No lip liner, just the gloss. I like this gloss so much. It's so comforting and nourishing on the lips. Feels so nice. I think this is perfect for the eye look. Okay, so this is the look, you guys. You'll have to let me know what you think. These are the eyes. Again, this is what the eyes are looking like. I hope you like the look that I was able to create. I do. I haven't done a colorful look in quite a long time, so, you know, I thought it was time. And this palette I haven't really dived into because, like I said, it really, in my opinion, wasn't appropriate for work with, you know, this is just too much for work, but I think it's perfect to create a YouTube video and show you guys some of the things that you can do with the palette. So again, we use the Nomad Cosmetics Hudson Valley palette. Once again, this is what it looks like. And enough said, I think every shade that I used today for this eye look was very pigmented, needed no help whatsoever. The shades just showed up effortlessly, blended out very well, and I'm really happy with the look that I created. So that's the end of today's video, you guys. Once again, I hope that you did enjoy this look that we did today. So if you did enjoy today's video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me this video a thumbs up and ring in the notification bell. It just lets you know each and every time that I upload a video. And with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you. I hope you enjoy the day with your friends and family. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, my friends, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.